we've still got a few minutes left, so just take your time, get comfortable, get yourself a cup of tea, get your journal. Just going to get myself sorted as well. So we've still got lots of time, no need to rush. Get comfortable, take it easy. Okay, good morning. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It is our final month of October. No, I'm like a month ahead in my head. We're in the final week of September, and so this is what, our 4th month. And it's gone so quickly. I cannot even believe how quickly these last 4 months have gone. That's better. But it's been amazing. It really has. And I'm so grateful to every single one of you that's joined me on this journey and who is continuing to join me as we move into our new membership come next month. I am so excited for that. And just a little teaser, we're going to be starting, I know I sent the timetable out at the beginning of this month just to give you a sneak peek, and my original plan was to do everything monthly. We're going to do it seasonally because it means we can really go deep with our learning. So this is what we're going to be exploring to begin with, the Upanishads, and we are really gonna go deep with this one. And in all honesty, it's inspired me to want to go back to the Hatha Yoga Pradipika as well. So yeah, I'm excited for this, and I think it's really gonna be something special. So yeah, I'm excited to have you with me on this journey. But how are you all? I hope that you are well. If you are catching up on the replay, thank you very much. And joining me live, thank you as well. It is lovely to see you here. Okay, so we are going to get started with our focus for this week, which is the season of spring. So spring is all about that yang energy. We're moving out of winter. Winter is very much a yin energy, very cooling, very grounding, associated with the element of water. Spring is very much that yang energy, like summer, okay? Very much that fiery, energetic energy, because it's new life. New life is beginning to form. It's been lying dormant under the surface, under the earth, in the darkness, with that yin energy, being nurtured and nourished by Mother Earth. And then in spring, it starts to become more active underground. Those roots start to root even deeper, really anchor and take hold, long before we see any kind of life shoot up from the surface of the earth. So, those roots are growing down long before the plants, trees, flowers, whatever can grow above the surface. So those roots are taking hold, they're anchoring, they're establishing, and then once that's done, then they can start to send that new life up to the surface. And that happens with the with the rain that comes, that we get usually around sort of April time, and then followed by that warmth that we get in May as well. The ground, everything's starting to warm up around March, April time anyway, and it really starts to get warmer come May, ready for those summer months, June, July, August. So we're really going to explore that season of spring this week, and it's very much associated with the element of wood, because again, wood is very much that earthy element, and it's all about that ascension, those roots going deeper, the ascension to above the ground, that new life growing, rising up, ascending towards the sun, towards the sky, after being nourished and held and nurtured in the earth for so long. So we're going to start with it's our last week of the month, so that means we have a closing circle. And so we're really going to focus on that rooting down, rising up concept. And that's going to be our focus, if you like. Our root down, rise up could be your intention, your affirmation for this week. So we are going to really focus on that. So bring yourself to a comfortable seated position, whatever that may feel like for you. If you're in a chair, make sure that your legs are uncrossed, those feet are firmly planted, and bring yourself back into your chair, so your spine and your back is supported. Now, if you are sat on the floor, let's just move that out of the way. If you are sat on the floor, bring yourself maybe to a cross-leg position, and just bring yourself to that place of comfort. See if you can bring yourself maybe against like your sofa or a chair, so that you have that spinal support. But no worries if you're more, if you haven't got that, go to where's comfortable for you. And take a moment here to find your place of comfort. Okay, now if you are catching up with us on the replay, do this with us. Don't just watch, because that would be creepy. But bring yourself to a comfortable position, and just take a moment here to gently close the eyes, and notice as your eyes are closed what it is that you see here. I discovered a few years ago that we don't all see the same thing when our eyes are closed. And I had no idea until a couple of years ago, when I had a conversation with my friends who I did my yoga training with, and I realized that we all see different things when our eyes are closed. I don't know what you can see. Some people see pure darkness. Some people see colors. I can only describe what I see as like looking in a kaleidoscope. Remember when you were kids, we used to have those kaleidoscopes, and you'd like turn a little lever on the side and it would create all these wonderful colors, because these shapes would move around and there'd be mirrors, and it would just look so wonderful. That is the only way I can describe what I see. So I see lots of colors. And so whatever it is that you see, focus on that. Become aware of what you see. It doesn't matter if you see something, nothing, darkness, colors, or light. It doesn't matter, because there is no right or wrong. Simply notice it. Be aware of it. And then notice where your hands are. And maybe bring one hand to the chest, one hand to the belly. And take a moment here to notice your breath. It's a Monday morning. Maybe you've had a wonderful weekend. Maybe I've seen you this weekend. And maybe you are feeling relaxed, looking forward to a productive week. Maybe you're ready for this new week, this new day. Perhaps you're feeling a little bit anxious, a little bit stressed. Maybe you are aware of a potentially busy, perhaps stressful week, and that's starting to make you feel stressed already. Be aware of how you're feeling in this moment. Notice your breath and notice where it's landing and how it feels. Is it landing higher up in your chest, nearer that hand resting on your chest? Or is it lower down in your torso, nearer that hand resting on your belly? Again, there's no right or wrong here. Simply be aware and then notice perhaps the connection between how you're feeling and how you're breathing. Notice your thoughts, beliefs, and judgments as well. They'll pop into your head from time to time. That's okay. Welcome those thoughts, beliefs, and judgments. The saying is true. What we resist persists. Try not to resist those thoughts, beliefs, and judgments. Try not to force them out of your mind. It's impossible. Welcome them in. Notice them. Acknowledge them. And as you do this, watch as they start to lose their power and melt away of their own accord. And you find yourself coming back to your breath. And as you come back to your breath, then you make that connection between where it's landing, how it feels, and how you are feeling in this moment emotionally. Identify here what is the truth. What is that connection? And don't worry if you make that connection or not. And even if, and as you do, anchor back to your breath. Anchor back to the breath, how it feels and where it's landing. Get to know your own natural rhythm. We do this every Monday. This is your time to take a moment to be more present. Allow time to stand still with you as the world continues on around you. Take a deep inhale through the nose. And exhale with a big releasing sigh and make it audible. Inhale. Exhale. Take 3 more here. Come back to your natural rhythm. And releasing those hands, bring them together at your heart center, Anjali Mudra. And then keeping those pads of those fingers and thumbs together, start to release the bulk of the hand, the palm, away from each other. Separating or spreading out those fingers. You might need to open your eyes a little to see here. This is Hakini Mudra, said to bring a sense of clarity and conviction. I can't think of a more perfect and more appropriate hand mudra for a Monday morning. It doesn't matter if there's truth to what the intention here is or not. What matters is your intention. Do you choose to feel a sense of clarity and conviction as you move through your day today? I hope you do. I can get on board with the intention of this mudra, that feeling of clarity and conviction, confidence. We are holding the reflex points of the brain and the sinuses together. You don't have to be too firm in your pressure. Bring Hakini Mudra down from your throat chakra, Vishuddhi chakra, down to your solar plexus, Svadhisthana chakra. I'm going to adjust my camera just so you can see. Right here, just in front of Svadhisthana chakra. Not Svadhisthana, that's a lie. Manipura, my bad. Your solar plexus chakra, Manipura chakra. That fire in your belly. Your sense of conviction, your sense of self, your power source. Yang energy, fiery energy. Take a deep inhale through the nose here. Exhale. 2 more times. Coming back to your natural rhythm of breath. Bring the hands back together in Anjali Mudra. And bring Anjali Mudra to your heart center. Holding here. And bring the hands together, one on top of the other at your heart center. Take a deep inhale through the nose. Exhale. Bring the hands down just to rest in your lap. Gently flicker open the eyes, gaze down to the hands. Take in the palms of your hands and your fingertips here. Notice the details. And as that natural light enters, allow those details to blur as you raise your gaze up. Coming back into this space. Okay. Take your time here, grab hold of your journal and take a few moments here to note down, come back to your goals for the month, the intentions that you set yourself. Do they still align? And if they don't, that's okay. You have the rest of this week to maybe achieve something different, if indeed you want to. Maybe that goal is to take more time for you. Maybe your goal is to get that thing done that you've been putting off. Maybe your goal is to complete something that you've started. So look back through your intentions. Do they still align? And if they do, great. If they don't, great. Reset them if you need to. And then, as always, spread them out over the course of this week so that they become more achievable. Little action steps, inspired action steps, and then come to your first day of the week, Monday, and take a moment, take some time to note down your intention for this new day, your affirmation, what you're grateful for, and note down, put down in your schedule as well, so that you can start to take those steps today towards those inspired actions to help you achieve your intentions this week. And feel free, I'm just going to mute everyone whilst we're doing this. So this is your personal time. Okay, perfect. Okay. Obviously, you can take more time when we're done to come back to your journaling if you have not finished, but we are going to close our circle for this morning, but before we do, I wanted to just remind you that from next week our Magickal Morning will now be an online circle, and it will take place every Monday, but it will run from 9 a.m. until 10 a.m. So we're going to get a full hour, and it's going to be so much more than breathwork and journaling. That will be included, but there'll be more with it. We're going to explore more in depth. We're going to start exploring the Upanishads, and we are starting with awareness. Now, you might be thinking, that's interesting. We've been doing quite a bit of that throughout September. And if you come to my in-person practices, you'll notice I've been using that word a lot more. And that is by design, on purpose, because everything we do in this life either is with awareness or not. And so we're going to be exploring what that truly means in terms of our breath, in terms of our well-being, in terms of our surroundings, our environment, the people we surround ourselves with, our physical practice, whether it's yoga or whether it's something completely different, and our personal practice, our own daily personal rituals that we create for ourselves. Are we moving through our lives, consciously, or could we be more conscious? So I am really looking forward to that, and I really hope that you will join me. But let's take a moment to close our practice this morning, close our circle, take a comfortable seated position. Go ahead and bring those hands together in Anjali Mudra. Just like we did, start to take Hakini Mudra, bringing the palms away from each other, fingertips still connected. Bring Hakini Mudra just to in front of Manipura chakra, our sense of passion, fire, energy, our power source. Take a deep inhale through the nose. Exhale. Bring it all the way back up to just in front of your throat, Vishuddhi chakra. Take a deep inhale. Exhale. Bringing the hands back together completely, Anjali Mudra, and bring them to just in front of your heart center. Start to rub the palms together. Feel that warm heat and energy start to build. Placing the hands over the eyes, feeling that warmth, heat, and energy resonate. And as you breathe here, start to visualize those seeds taking root, anchoring down. And allow them to rise up within you. Keeping the eyes closed, start to draw the hands away, place them one on top of the other at your heart center. Take a deep inhale through the nose. And exhale everything out with a sigh. And as we do, we say thank you to the Krishnamacharya lineage of yoga and to all of the teachers and practitioners who came before us. Thank you so much for your practice today. Thank you for joining me. I hope that you found this helpful this morning. I hope that you are feeling like you can go into the rest of your day and your week feeling a little bit more confident, with more clarity and more conviction. Allow those seeds to anchor down within you. Let them rise up this week, and make sure you give yourself time to be more present. I hope that I will see you tomorrow for our final Pilates bar workout of this membership before we move into our new Breathe Well membership. And It's going to be a more uplifting route to rise. Remember, route to rise. I will see you tomorrow at 9:30 on here on Zoom. Take care. Stay well. Bye.